Welcome to Arts Talk. I'm Bill Roberts.
I'm Jennifer Boudreau.
So Jen, I have a question for you.
Okay, go.
You know, prior to this show, we did a Christmas show, as you remember.
Yes,
we had a Christmas tree
there.
out here and a nice little ornament on the table.
It was really great.
Wasn't it great? But how come you're wearing Christmas socks? Well, this is not a Christmas show.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
I got these for Christmas.
You got them for Christmas. So you decided to display your Christmas socks on our non-Christmas show.
Yeah, I was just too excited. I couldn't wait till next year. They've got like little llamas on them.
I see that.
And I'm not sure what the rest
Looks
of
like
it is.
little people holding hands.
Yeah, I will actually probably just wear these all year in my house and out of my house.
And you're not going to wear them on the show all year, though.
Maybe. Won't you?
You notice,
You're
like, I didn't
lucky.
dress up for Christmas, so I felt a little underdressed because New Year's Eve is coming. Actually, yeah, so no Christmas stuff, Jen. What have we got coming up on this show?
Well, we've got a couple of interviews. We've got an artist, Mr. Paddy Lamb. You can see him in St. Albert. We'll get into that on the show.
For
Very
sure, Paddy's a great
excited.
guy.
And then we also have Lynette Smith, and she is the head of performing arts at the Strathcona High School. So some really exciting stuff.
Yeah, they put on some amazing shows. So I want to ask her about the Fringe and that kind of thing, because I know each year at the Fringe they sell out their shows.
Yeah.
Every year it's a sellout. So that's, I think, with the Alumni Association or the Scona Alumni
Right,
company that she's got.
right.
So we'll talk to her about that and find out all about what she does and all about the kids that she works with, because she does some amazing work there.
She told me before we started that she loved my socks, by the way.
Did she?
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't Christmas?
Yeah.
She made
Yeah.
that comment. Okay. Well, I'll let it go this time, but next time, you know, I'll have to email about wardrobe ahead of time for the show.
Good call.
So, you know, as we're into the new year and into 2017, you're not wearing Christmas socks.
I'll get your permission for what I wear from now on.
Always check your email first. All right, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. I have a guest, a gentleman here by the name of Paddy Lamb, who I've known for quite a few years.
How
Paddy,
many years?
I don't know. How many years, Paddy, have we known each other?
Whoa, maybe close to 10,
At
Bill?
least?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, at least. So, Paddy, you're from Armagh, Northern Ireland, is where you were born.
That's correct, yeah.
And you came over to Canada in 1985.
I did, yeah.
So, were you as an artist then, or you were a teacher?
No, I was really a student at that point, and I continued my studies over here, fell in love and stayed. And so I've done many things, but most of my career over here has been as an artist, yes.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about the type of art that you do.
Well, it's, I think, one of the best ways to describe it is it's very connected to land and our use of land, our connection to it as humans, how we alter it, how we treat it, how we abandon it sometimes as well. So all those things come into play.
I noticed you do installation art as well as abstract. Do you have do you favor one more than the other?
No, I think one is more a progression that comes out of the other. It's for me, it's a way of sort of a tactile relationship with the land, with places. It's also I'm quite interested in using found objects in my art, so that's the reason for it.
And you've had the opportunity to exhibit really at different places throughout the world as well, right?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I've managed to do residencies in Edmonton, in southern Alberta, in the west of Ireland, and most recently in Newfoundland.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and was that in St. John's, or?
No, it was in a tiny little place called Duntara, which is on the Bonavista Peninsula, about 3 hours north of St. John's.
Excellent. And you've got an exhibition at St. Albert right now.
I do. I have an exhibition called The More I Gather, which is a collection of paintings, drawings, and installation work, and it's at the Art Gallery of St. Albert until January 28th.
Wow. And what's coming up in the new year for you?
I had a busy year last year, Bill, so not so much planned in terms of exhibiting.
Right.
I am represented by the Front Gallery on 124th Street. I'm hoping I'll have a show there. I'm sort of in the works, maybe a showcase in the window of Gallery 501 at Sherwood Park.
I have a question now.
Sure.
When you're setting up a show at a gallery, when they're just showing only you, do you set it up so that people coming in are kind of taken on a journey through your art, or does it just all go in there wherever the art gallery feels that it should?
No, I think I'm very particular about having a flow to the work, especially with installation pieces. I like to draw people through so that they can almost read the exhibit and go travel around it. That's important to me. And I guess I've been fortunate enough that when I've made my pitch to galleries, they listen to that and they work with me. So I think most good galleries will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in St. Albert, what are you hoping that your audience is going to feel or think when they come to the end?
Well, I hope that it raises questions about people's relationship, how they think about the land, how they think about what we are doing to it, what is ownership of the land, stewardship, all those things. So yeah, if it makes people ask questions, that would be great. Yeah.
And Patty, I know art is obviously your huge passion, not only your own art, but lobbying for other artists and art within our community and here in Edmonton and surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Where do you kind of see our arts community right now as it sits?
Well, I mean, I think we're very fortunate to have, in Edmonton and the surrounding communities, very supportive councils and a local government that do support artists, but it's a hard profession to make a living at. I think it's changing all the time with the digital age. So I think artists have to be particularly good at having a loud voice at this time and making a strong case for support.
Right.
And, so it's an interesting time. But it's also difficult. I think artists are under pressure for space to work, places to exhibit, ways to make a living. So I can only hope that they will join organizations like CARFAC that I'm a member of that do a lot of work in support of making a living for artists.
Right. Excellent. Well, thanks so much, Patty. I'm sure we could spend a lot more time talking with you.
Yeah,
if somebody
my
wants
pleasure.
to get a hold of you or find out where you're exhibiting, how do they do that?
I have a website, pattylamb.com. They can email me for contacts through that, or look at my website. They can look me up on Facebook, or they could contact the Front Gallery in Edmonton. Would also be
excellent.
Perfectly happy
Thanks.
to show.
Thanks so much, Patty. We'll be right back after this.
So welcome back. If you have any energy after Christmas and New Year's, we've got some really fun events coming up for you in January. So I'm going to go first. I'm really excited about this. I don't know if you went last year, but the Ice Castle is back.
That sounds like fun. I didn't get there last year. So.
No, you missed it?
I missed it.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's huge, and there's lots of cool areas to explore. They're open Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Friday is 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. And Saturday they open a little earlier, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. But they've got all sorts of fun stuff. Like last year, they had a fire pit made out of ice.
So
with fire in it. I know,
wow.
Crazy. We also have the Edmonton Camera and Photography Club. They started this December 21st, but every third Wednesday of each month, they meet at the Highlands Library from 7:30 to 9 p.m. and they promote historical aspects of photography, so the art and science of the process, the equipment that was used, and like different photographers and images. So if you're interested in any of that, it's free and it sounds like a lot of fun.
That sounds like fun. And coming up, the 14th annual Ice on White Festival, which is at the end of Steele Park, just off of White Ave, actually be probably just a little bit north of White Avenue.
Right.
And awesome festival, and there's going to be the ATCO International Ice Carving Competition, which is fantastic because you get to see the different artists as they carve different figures and things out of ice, so that'll be a lot of fun. There is a charge for this. It's $7 for adults, $4 for children. It runs January 26th to the 29th and February 2nd and 5th.
Huh, is that the one that had the big slide and ice?
They might have had a big slide.
They had a big
there.
slide out of ice last year?
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you try it?
No,
And boy, yeah, but you're becoming a stunt
but it
woman.
looked really fun. I wasn't back then, but
Oh,
now
right.
I would totally
So now
do
you
it.
could go. You could roll
Yeah.
down it.
Right, yeah, I would roll it down the whole thing.
Lots of good events coming. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. We are here with Lynette Smith, who's the head of performing arts at the Strathcona High School.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I didn't get to do drama when I was in high school, and I'm really sad for that, but I just imagine that it's the best time.
How would you have done it? You are afraid of live audiences.
That's exactly what kept me from doing it. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It is the most amazing time. I don't even call it a job. It is a life choice. I love working with students. I love working in theater. And every day it's something amazing to wake up to. So it's awesome.
Now, are you writing the stuff that they're performing?
Oh
or
gosh,
do they
no.
do it? Or
yeah,
no?
we have playwriting in part of our curriculum, but our school is a performance school, so we work on a lot of musical theater. We also have 3 improv teams. Each
Wow.
Drama 20 class does a performance. So in the new year, we're going to be doing Nevermore, the original Catalyst, Jonathan Christensen show. We're also doing Bring It On, the musical, so doing some cheerleading,
Nice.
and we're doing a musical called 13 as a co-pro with the junior high. So I'm
Interesting.
directing some and choreographing all of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
A little busy.
Yeah, just a
It's
touch.
great. Yeah.
And your background on that, so you were a dancer for many years.
Yes, I danced my whole life. Like I think out of the womb, started dancing, and that was my path for a long, long time. And then kind of got a theater bug in school, actually, in public school, and the two kind of went together. And it just seemed like something that I could do my whole life. And as I get older, I still dance, but I find that being someone who can encourage students to dance and teach them the steps and how to work that into their characters has become more of my passion. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. What would you say is the biggest challenge working with high school students?
Oh my gosh, not a lot of challenges. They want to do so much. I think it's such an amazing, magical age group because they want to take risk. And sometimes I guess the challenge would be don't jump so high, don't jump off that set piece, rein it in a little bit, but they're so eager and wanting to try new things. And Edmonton is such a fabulous, supportive theater city for creating new work. And so just steering them in that direction and keeping that energy just propelling them forward. Yeah.
And you're part of the SCONA alumni theater
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
And now, is that the group that does the Fringe shows? Or
That's
is
right.
Mix? Yeah, because I know you've had a great run at the Fringe. You have sellout shows all the time.
Yeah.
So what's it like with the alumni coming back to do stuff?
It's amazing. So the company I started it 6 years ago to really help them with their careers or to help them towards theater school. And so what it is, it's they either do a year of life or a year of theater school, and they come back and they do a show with us. And we continue to train them in singing, dancing, and acting. And we try to choose challenging works that they may not have done in high school or they may not have done at their colleges or universities. So we do a little darker shows, little edgier shows, but something that's going to push them physically and vocally as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. So you mentioned you've got a couple of shows coming up in
Yeah.
the future. So in the new year, I'm thinking. How big of the cast? Like, is it?
So Bring It On is 58 people.
Wow.
Yeah, we have
Holy.
2 cheer teams for that. And
Yeah.
it's this Jackson-Truman feud. It's kind of a Mean Girls for cheerleading, if you remember the movie Bring It On.
Yeah.
And then Nevermore has a cast of 30, so a lot larger for that one too. And 13 has a cast of 65.
Wow.
So
Goodness.
really large casts, yeah.
And you're directing each of those shows?
I'm
or-
directing Bring It On and Nevermore, and I'm choreographing for 13.
Definitely.
So is it like different drama classes that are?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the musical Bring It On, they have to audition for that class. So
Right.
at SCONA, they have to audition to be in the musical company.
I
So
see.
it's 10s, 11s, and 12s for the grades. And then the Drama 20 classes, it's their acting years. So we get them to do a show as part of their acting year. And then with 13, it's so large because we're joined by students from Avalon Junior High to do that show. So we kind of mentor younger students while we do it.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Just quickly before we have to wrap up, Lynette, with everything that you're doing, do you have any time to perform yourself?
I'm actually performing a little later in the season at Walterdale, so I'll be part of Othello, but most of the time I'm more comfortable directing and choreographing. It's been a long time since I've done a show, so.
Awesome.
Yep.
So if our viewers want to find out when the shows are happening or what's coming up, how do they find that out from
They'll
you?
check us out at strathconaschool.ca, or you can check me out on Your Toes on my Twitter feed or on Instagram as well.
Excellent. Well, Annette, thanks so much for coming on. It's been great to have you here, and you do great work. I've seen some of your shows at the Fringe, and they're awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We'll be
Thank
right
you.
back after this. We're back. So here we are in 2017, Jen.
Already. That happened so fast. Although, from the sounds of it, I feel like most people were excited to get out of 2016.
There was a lot of things that happened in 2016, good and bad, actually, around worldwide.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans for 2017? Any resolutions, goals?
I don't usually do resolutions on New Year's because my birthday's in July, so I feel like why would I make resolutions halfway through a year?
So you wait till your birthday to make your
Yeah, I
resolutions.
usually do them then. But the resolution that I made in July was to get back into shape, which I tried to do, but once I got married, I was like, nah, it doesn't matter anymore.
As soon as
No one to
you're out
impress.
of the wedding gown, it was all good.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have to
now
worry
that
about
I'm
it.
doing the stunt training, that's like, I'm sore all the time.
Yeah.
So keeping that up is probably my resolution. What about you?
Honestly, I'm not a big guy at making resolutions, so I haven't actually thought about it now that I'm in 2017 to what will happen this year. But I have a film project coming up.
Right.
There'll probably be some stage
That
projects.
you're casting me in, right? I imagine.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Maybe some stage projects will be coming up and things like that. So it'll be just working on the acting career and seeing how that goes through 2017. And
Nice.
Arts Talk, of course. It's very important that
Our bread and
we
butter.
continue building up Arts Talk through our second season for sure.
Do you have any goals?
Again, Jen, as not being a guy who sets resolution, I haven't really set any goals for 2017 other than, making this show grow and seeing what we can do, like I said, with film and everything else.
Right, I think we're starting our new segment in 2017.
We do, and we did talk about that a couple of months back, our Culture on the Road segment. So we have the ability to go out to different towns around Alberta and talk to different artists and see what they do for arts and culture around Alberta, not just here.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that because some people just can't get here to be on the
No.
show. So it's nice that we can
We'll
go.
take the show to them.
Exactly. So how do those artists get in touch with us?
They can email us at artstalkedmonton@gmail.com. We also have our website, artstalktv.com as well. And what I would like to see happen in 2017, I guess if I was talking about goals, is to have you do some stunt work for us.
Yeah.
Because you've been working hard at it, so you've got to
Yeah.
have a venue to actually show what you can do.
It's very expensive though
Yep.
for me to do a stunt. So just keep that in mind when you're budgeting for that show.
So what you're saying is you'd bring your own stunt double to show how you do a
Yeah.
stunt.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to get beat up in this.
Maybe. I've been doing fight choreography.
Do you practice your stunts with your husband?
No, only because he gets really dizzy when he rolls. So we got a bunch of gym
So you
mats.
tried it?
Yeah, we got a bunch of gym mats and we set them up in our basement. It's like 6 feet by 18 feet so that I can practice the rolls and some of the fake fighting and that kind of stuff. And so he really wanted to do it too. And it turns out that he's just not very good at being upside down for long periods of time. So we don't get to do a lot. Although some of the things that you have to do are like accidentally trip over something. So sometimes he'll I think push me over something so that I can roll out of it fantastically. You'd be impressed.
That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
Your
it's
husband
pretty
just pushing
fun.
you over a table.
I think he enjoys
Just
it.
something normal. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal in your household. Well, that was a great show.
It was.
Some really good guests. Lynette, of course, was awesome, and Patty was awesome. We've got a
Yeah.
lot more good shows coming up this year.
I'm excited for 2017. Clean slate.
Clean slate, a lot of new guests, more stuff on Arts Talk, more things to talk about here in the city of Edmonton and all the surrounding areas.
We could be coming to a theater near you very shortly.
You bet. So again, if you want to be on the show, contact us at artstalkedmonton@gmail.com. We'll make sure that we can get you here. If you've got an event coming up, let us know so we can talk about that as well. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.